both Islam and Hinduism actually share certain core ideas. And when you read the Bhagavad Gita and you read the Quran, you sort of hear very similar language. And it's interesting because they both are. Quran is written in Arabic. Arabic is a very sensory language. Hinduism, the Bhagavad Gita is written in Sanskrit. And it's interesting, like the old Indian civilizations, because they were big on meditation. They were big on sort of nonviolence towards animals, love for animals. And anyone who's ever had a cat or a dog, like they know that like the sensory aspect, like petting your cat, seeing your dog, like petting your dog, like it's a very close connection between the human and the animal. And so kind of both cultures were big on like senses. And that might explain why some of the language is similar. Like for example, like really when I was reading it, I was like, wow, like this seems like a lot like the Quran because there's a part in the Bhagavad Gita that talks about there's this archer and his name is Arjun. And Arjun is in a war where he's actually fighting like his members of his family or people that, yeah, some members of his family, like his uncle's line, because there was some kind of political issue where they have to settle it through a battle. And he kind of breaks down because he's like, understand, like he's very distraught because he basically, he doesn't want to kill these people that he knows, these people that are his mentors, like his friends. And he's talking to essentially like God incarnate, Krishna. And Krishna is telling him, like, this is your duty and it's also your nature. Like, if these people come to attack you by your own nature, you're going to defend yourself. So you're going to fight either way. So there's no use in going against your nature. And it's also your duty. It's your dharma. Like, this is part of your progression in life that you, at this point, you fight, right? And it's your duty as a soldier. The Quran also kind of deals with that. It mentions that, fighting may be distasteful to you, but it's possible for you to love something that is bad for you and hate something that is good for you. So it also kind of talks about the inclination not to fight and how sometimes, no, it makes sense to fight. So yeah, it's interesting how two religions, they actually have a lot, their texts have a lot in common. And I think it's because of that sort of sensory nature they have.